Hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for this virtual story time. My name is Jennifer Kurtz and I am the ACE Team Senior Specialist with the Children's Museum of Houston, and I would love to read you guys Pick Pigs by Becky Brown and illustrated by Sue Crower. But first, I would like to thank our partners at Phillips 66 with their Read Strong All Year Long program for making it possible for me to read you this story here today. So, this book is a wonderful introduction to financial literacy for children. So it talks about saving money and how to manage your money wisely. So I recommend reading this or letting your kids watch this story so that you can kind of just start to put that idea in their brain that money doesn't just appear and that you have to do things to actively manage your wealth. So let's go ahead and get started. Pick Pigs by Becky Brown, illustrated by Sue Crower. All right. Julia got a surprise in the mail. It was from her grandma, Becky. In the box were 3 piggy banks. They were called Pick Pigs. In a thick white envelope, Grandma Becky had also placed 10 crisp $1 bills. And if y'all can see, the envelope says, "To Julia with love, Grandma Becky." Julie noticed that the names of all the piggy banks started with the letter S. The first pig's name is Saving. The second pig's name is Sharing. The third pig's name was Spending. Julia placed them side by side on her yellow toy shelf, along next to her goldfish. Julia didn't know what to do with the 10 bills her grandma sent. She'd never had so much money all at once. Julie decided to ask her best friend, Kiko, what saving was. Kiko told Julia that she put money in her saving pig every week. The money from her saving pig bought her a video game. Next, Julia saw her cousin Luke. She asked Luke what saving was. Luke said he put money in his saving pig for 3 years and bought a shiny red bicycle. It's a really cool looking bike. Julia asked her babysitter Megan what saving was. Megan told Julia that she put money in her saving pig for 10 years. Every time her saving pig got full, she took money to the bank. She said she was going to buy a car with the money. Now that's a really good savings plan. Julia decided the saving pig was very important. She took saving pig off of her toy shelf and placed 5 of the crisp dollar bills inside him. Now Julie wondered what sharing was, so she decided she would ask her neighbors, Serena, Miguel, and Jasmine. Serena said she gave some of the money from her sharing pig to children in faraway countries who didn't have any toys. Aw, they're both happy and they have a soccer ball. Miguel said the money from his sharing pig bought a birthday present for his brother. Jasmine told Julia that she took the money from her sharing pig to help animals at the animal shelter find a loving home. Julia decided that sharing pig was very important. She took sharing pig off her toy shelf and placed 3 of the crisp dollar bills inside them, but spending pig was still empty. So Julia asked her big brother Kevin about spending, and Kevin said he was going to take money out of his spending pig to go to a movie with his friends. Julia's mom said that Julia could use the money she put in her spending pig to buy a box of coloring marker pens she's always wanted. Julia's dad said the money she put in her spending pig could buy the mystery adventure book she wanted, and that she could take her to he could take her to the bookstore next week. I'm sorry, I missed a page. Julia decided spending pig was very important. but she still hadn't decided what she wanted to use the money from her spending pig for. Then Julia had an idea. That night, Julia called Grandma Becky and asked if she liked her picky pigs. That night, Julia called her Grandma Becky. Grandma asked Becky if she liked her pick pigs. Julia said she loved her pick pigs. She's told her Grandma Becky that she now knew what saving, sharing, and spending were. She also told her grandma that she thought of the perfect way to use the money from the spending pig. Grandma Becky wanted to know how. Oh, look, there's a second goldfish. All right, that's it. All right, thank y'all so much for joining me for this virtual story time. I hope y'all enjoyed the story as much as I did. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for taking your time out to spend with us. Stay safe, and we'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.